right, Dulles International Airport is making global travel easier and easier with an addition of many new nonstop routes.
Yeah, and travel expert Troy Petenbrink is here with us this morning and back again with some great information about where we're going to be headed. And let's talk about nonstop to Rome from Dulles.
Yeah, so nonstop to Rome, that's already started. So
Okay.
that's pretty exciting. I was actually just there in January, so it's a great destination for folks.
Okay.
I think what's really exciting about this is the fact that with these new flights, we want to have more international flights available in the Mid-Atlantic area than having other than New York.
Okay.
So it really saves folks a lot of time. They're
how
going to be able to fly from here directly over nonstop.
How many hours is that?
So when you're looking at Rome, you're looking at, I think it's around 10 hours over and 11 back, 9, something like that.
Nonstop?
Nonstop.
Wait a minute, are you
That means
sitting?
you're on the plane for 11 hours.
Yeah, but are you sitting like this close to the person the whole time?
If you don't buy a
Now,
first class ticket,
here's
you
the
are.
nice thing. Yeah, you can do the
Okay.
first class tickets. Now, the one thing that I'll mention about this is all 4 of these new flights. So we have Rome,
Okay.
which has already started, Tel Aviv, which is coming this week.
Okay.
And then in June, you're going to get Cairo and Lisbon. Now, the one thing about all 4 of these new destinations, they're all new planes. So, and they're designed for international travel, so they're going to be a little more spacious, even in the economic class. So,
No, I mean, I
economy's
need to be
not
able to
gonna be
lay
bad.
back. I need to be able to lay back.
You
Then
get
you need to be-
$3,000
So
then.
you need to be well, and again, the nice part about it too is because these flights are coming here,
Right.
they're definitely a little more competitive in pricing.
Okay.
So you're going to be able to find some pretty decent flight prices compared
Okay.
to what they used to be in the past. And in general, airline flights have been coming down in general. So now, if you want luxury, though, I will mention Tel Aviv. United is going to be premiering their Polaris class. These are the full luxury experience. We'll be happening there. You have your own little pod. You can lay flat.
See, that's what I need.
You want your pajamas
Yes.
and your eye mask?
Yes.
You'll be able to get that. You'll be able to get that. And that's the Polaris class
Okay,
there.
that's how I have to fly.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm going to be on there for 10 hours.
Pretty long flights. But again, remember, think about the time you're saving, though, of not having to go up to connect in New York or Philadelphia or Newark or something like that.
Get stuck at one
all
of
those
those
times
airports.
there. The potential for delays.
Right.
So here's the nice part about that. You don't have to worry about those delays for those connecting flights. Less chance of lost luggage.
Okay.
So there's definitely some perks to being able to fly it out direct.
What's the 411 on Tel Aviv?
I think what's exciting about Tel Aviv, again, first time that we were able to fly direct from here. Going into Israel is nice because not only do you get to do Tel Aviv, but you head over to Jerusalem, you know, see the holy city, go out to the Dead Sea. You have those experiences. So you can mix that culture plus also have fun in Tel Aviv, which is probably one of the top party cities in the world.
says
So
it like, you know.
I have to say,
So
it's pretty
I've
exciting.
heard.
So I've heard.
Is there a
And-
big party coming up? Because I have other friends that are going to Tel Aviv pretty soon.
Well,
Okay.
possibly.
Okay.
And I will get to say I'm also feeling extra special because I am going to be taking the inaugural flight this week.
Wow.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
And how long will that flight be for you?
So that actually hits the 11-hour mark.
Okay. Are you going to be in a little pod?
I am going to have one of the pods.
See, that's the thing right there.
I know, I'm spoiled,
Hey,
Julie. I'm
that's
spoiled.
part of the experience is getting there. So you can't look at it as I'm spending all that money on an airline ticket. That's part
And I
of
will be
the
catching up on a
experience.
few movies.
I just,
And
Okay.
it makes the experience much nicer.
okay. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right, what's up next?
Oh, I think we definitely have to talk about Cairo. I mean,
Yeah.
we get to go over, you get to see the Great Pyramids. I mean, you get to see the Sphinx. You get to see the mummies. I mean, come on, the mummies alone. So I think that's the thing. I mean, going over to
Yeah.
Cairo is going to give you great opportunities. I think to be at one of those places that we all recognize, you know, around the world. And it's just, you know, to see some of the great wonders is pretty fantastic.
Wow.
And Lisbon?
Lisbon, I think a lot of people this is going to be a new destination for a lot of folks, the idea of going to Portugal. It's the capital city. The one thing about Lisbon, it is just one of the most architecturally beautiful cities you could ever visit. And it's also, the one thing about it is their main highlight is a castle that sits on the hill right in the middle of the city. So
Wow.
I think you're going to have that great experience. It sits right on the water, right on the river that goes out into the ocean. So you have these beautiful views and vistas. And I think it's going to be a great experience. The one thing about that you will like is that you can get some really good first class airfares on that flight
Okay.
for relatively inexpensive comparably. You can get those for far less than $3,000. I know
Wow.
you were throwing out the
Yeah.
$3,000. If you do this right, you can probably get this around 2.5 or maybe even lower.
Wow.
And even on their economy seats, you're going to be able to get some of those with when they're running specials. You may be able to fly to Europe for less than $700.
Wow.
That's great.
Okay.
Is there a good time or bad time to fly? Is summer a bad time to go? Should we wait until after summer?
Well, I think you got to remember, all of these destinations have different seasons, different festivals that drive folks and things. Do your research. Check out what's going on. We are getting really concerned about the idea of this kind of over tourism that's going on. Places are getting really crowded, and there's a bad environmental impact that happens on that too. So be careful of that. Do your research and think about this. In the summer, the kids are going to be there. Do you want to go when there's lots of kids around, or would you rather just go as an adult? I'm a big believer in shoulder seasons. You know, prices are a little lower. The weather's usually still pretty nice, so it's a great time to go.
Okay.
And then one last note. Because we are flying internationally, I do recommend that everyone register with the State Department. Be a smart traveler. Go to step.travel.gov, step.state.gov. Because you never know right now in the world the way it is. If you register on this, if something happens, the State Department will know you're there and be able to get you out faster and get information to you faster.
Great. Troy, thank you so much.
My
Thanks,
anxiety
guys.
just
Scared her
rose.
away.
Yeah.
It's just
My
a
apologies for the
precaution.
congestion. It is allergy season in Washington, D.C.
Thanks a
you're
lot. A lot of good
fine.
stuff.
Oh my
We'll have more of
gosh.
Let's Talk Live coming up right after the break.
I need to breathe.